Hello everybody and welcome to this episode of Beer is Tasty. My name is Chris.
Hey Brian, say hi.
My name is Brian.
So beer is tasty. A couple of guys love this beer. Put it on the internet. We talk about beer. Neat. Generally, we go right into a beer right now.
You love it.
We typically would just dive right into a beer and it'd be delicious and then we pair it with food.
Are going to do that.
Yeah, we are. But we're also going to go on location.
So when he says typically we do that,
he
really means typically all the time right now.
Well,
so there's no point.
You never know when we might not.
Actually,
there could be a point where we don't.
Said it was
and if
typical.
we don't, then we're going to be so thankful that at one point I said typically. That way I never really locked us into anything.
Dude.
You're welcome. So in this episode, we're going to be trying the Michelob Ultra Lime Cactus. Now this is Michelob, and what they've done is they've infused the flavors of lime and cactus into a beer. That just seems like a brilliant idea because limes are awesome, and cactuses, well, actually I kind of hate cactuses, but...
How do you know? Do you eat cactuses a lot?
I hate everything a cactus represents. Everything.
Like what? What does a cactus represent?
The same exact thing a porcupine represents, and I hate a porcupine.
Wait a minute.
You don't hate porcupines?
So it's not. So it's just that there's stickiness on it. They're the pokers.
Their entire intention is to harm me if I touch them.
That's their whole point.
They're built for that.
That's why God made porcupines to hurt Chris.
I'm just saying, no, all of humanity. That is the worst part. It's all of humanity,
dude. I'm just
saying, Brian.
Dude.
So don't get me started about cactuses. Okay.
So you don't want to try this?
No, I'm gonna drink it.
No, here, let me take this from you.
I'm gonna do it for the internet.
I'll drink. Hey, Jeremy, behind the camera, you want an extra one?
I already got one.
Oh, you already got one.
Do you have
a
bottle opener? We need a bottle opener.
I got a bottle opener. I got one right here.
I'm going to do it for the show. The good people on the internet, I'm going to put it in my mouth.
This is Chris taking one for the team because he hates everything that cactuses represent.
So why don't you open these? I'm going to tell people what they got to look forward to. So coming up later in the episode, we're going to go back on location to Diamond Knot.
Because I have a really hard time talking while I'm opening a beer bottle.
Apparently not.
It's friggin' hard.
I wish that was the case. So then we'll be actually, in this episode, we'll be talking with the Brew Master himself, Pat, and he's going to walk us through the history of the beer that we're going to drink. And then once we get back from our trip, we'll pair this right here with some food. We actually got a nice hummus pita bread combination we're going to try it with. We thought
we're being highbrow here.
We thought so.
Beer is tasty.
Well, it is lime cactus.
We're like, hummus.
You know what? Like all real true enemies to humanity, I can also appreciate their beauty. Like cactuses, they are classy. They're just evil. What do you think? Okay, here we go.
Put it in your mouth.
All right, well, it smells like...
Stick it in your mouth.
Hold on, it smells like that green clean stuff?
Yeah.
That's what it smells like. It smells like clean house
go ahead
cleaner.
and taste it, and then you will see what you think. I just want to talk about the flavor.
Well, it tastes like Diet Soda Pop.
It does taste like Diet Soda Pop, doesn't it?
It tastes like Diet Soda Pop.
This really doesn't taste like beer much at all.
No, in fact, I think if you gave this to my wife, who hates the taste of alcohol, she wouldn't know this is an alcoholic beverage.
Second chug went worse. Okay. All right, this is as it says here, a light beer with natural flavor. I'm assuming it's either lime and cactus or just a lime cactus.
4.2% alcohol.
So that will get you drunk after 4 barrels of it.
By that point, the cactus will have poisoned you, so I don't know what the point is.
Because as you know, cactuses are poisonous, ladies and gentlemen.
Probably.
Now you know.
Who would know? You can never get past their evil, spiky exterior.
They're impenetrable amounts of thorns.
Right? They're designed for it.
They'll take a bear down.
Hey, what do you think?
You see a bear coming in and be like, I'm hungry. That cactus looks delicious.
Should we pair this?
The bear just goes right for the cactus, dies.
I know.
You know why? Cactus.
Nature's little destroyers.
Yeah.
Nature's... You know what they are? They're nature's perfect knife, only it's covered in them. All right, should we pair this with some hummus?
Nature's perfect knife, only it's covered in them?
Let's throw it to the Diamond Knot.
Nothing like that. Yeah, go to Diamond Knot, watch us, we're at Diamond Knot. I'm going to correct Chris on everything he said that was technically wrong.
And I'm going to ignore him and grab the hummus.
That's a good point.
So we're at the highest point in the Diamond Knot Brewery's restaurant. Now this isn't where they brew all of the beer, but maybe some of it. And we thought we'd get up on top of all of it. So where we're at right now is the very highest point. We can look down at all the people of what we're getting into today. right, so here we are. We are still here at Diamond Knot, and we've got Pat. Now, Pat's the guy you want to talk to at Diamond Knot Brewery because he knows all about the different
He
beers.
is, I kid you not, the Brew Master. What
I
does
want that title.
What does the Brew Master do at Diamond Knot?
Makes all bow to me.
That's pretty rad.
Nice,
okay,
dude.
So tell us a
We're
little
actually
bit.
we're kind of in a, maybe for you, a kind of an older location, right? These are still in production, but this
I spent my first 5 years in this tiny
room.
space
Right.
alone. So as Brew Master, I'm responsible basically for all beer operations here at Diamond Knot.
The way this tastes is your responsibility.
Indeed. If it's,
Well, it tastes delicious.
If it tastes like crap, it's one of my brewer's faults. If it's great,
Nice.
it's mine.
That's what the master title gives you.
Because I was kind of hoping that if this tastes like crap, I could just stab this guy right now. Like I could actually like shiv you like in between the lungs. You know how you can shiv a guy like from behind where they can't scream?
Right.
Like you get up in between and into the
You
lungs.
puncture the air.
And then they go down. You
Yeah.
puncture the air. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So how long has
Beer's
Diamond Knot
tasty
been
good.
around?
We started in 1994, so pushing 16 years now.
All right.
16 years. Good Lord.
I know. And at what point did you guys outgrow the room we're currently in?
We outgrew this room in about 2003 or 4.
And now, in terms of scale, how much larger would you say your current operation is compared to this room?
The production brewery up the hill is about 15 times the size of this place.
That's
in square footage.
That's a lot of times.
Indeed.
That's no joke.
Now, you guys started as like a pretty local brewery, and you're kind of expanded now to the point where you're getting some stuff out there. You're getting some distribution in some other states, right?
Indeed, yeah. We're in Washington, Oregon right now. We just inked a deal to be in several other states as well.
Nice. Congratulations.
The ink's not dry yet, but
It's not dry.
we're getting there.
All right.
Now, keep talking for a while because I'm drinking beer.
Now, actually, we're drinking the I forgot the name of it. Slane's
This
Irish.
is the Slane's Irish, and this is freaking delicious.
It is like one of the better beers I've probably ever had.
How long have you guys been brewing this guy?
We've been doing that pretty much since the inception of Diamond Knot. In fact, the very first incarnation of that beer was
Isn't it delicious,
was a
dude?
blend of 2 different beers.
Really?
That they just put together to make that, and we've since made it its own.
Is it because you're
distinctive-
mixing that makes it Irish?
Yeah, no, wait a minute. Wait, is it mixing that makes it Irish?
You know, like Irish.
Dude, no, it's not like when you
Because I'm
up-
Irish and I just mix stuff
You don't
together.
just mix stuff.
No,
when
I'm
you
Irish. Dude.
up a
Are
coffee.
you Irish?
you put-
Because I'm Irish.
I'm Irish too.
Do you mix stuff together?
I do. Okay.
Okay.
What are we looking at here? What's this thing right here?
This is a bright tank or a conditioning tank. Basically, what we have in here is finished beer that's fermented. It's been clarified.
So I could drink this right now?
Yeah, you could. It's flat. It hasn't been.
No, I think he
Oh,
was
gotcha.
asking literally. He
No,
can
no.
drink this right now.
Sure.
Can we do that? Yeah. How do we do that?
I mean, you can't drink the whole thing.
I don't want to
'cause
make a
I
mess,
gotta
but I can.
sell
Are
it.
you telling me I could? Oh, see, I got to drink more of this first.
Well, and this one's barley wine in that tank too. So.
Oh,
it's-
barley wine.
Oh, you guys make barley wine too?
These
Dude,
guys
you guys are
awesome.
epic.
Yeah.
Once a year.
Can we
or
just
so.
live here?
all right. So this thing off to my left there, it looks like a giant pizza oven. What is this thing?
This is the mash lauter ton. Basically, we throw all the grain in here and filter out the beer from the grain into the kettle. So this is the very first step of making beer happens in that vessel right there.
Aw.
I gotta be honest, I love that step.
Yeah.
That's a great step.
It is everything. I mean, if you mess that step up, you're done.
All right, so the other question I've got for you, there's this pipe. There's this big old pipe going around here.
There's
a pipe right here, and there's a pipe going down right here. My question for you is, if I stick my mouth around one of them, how drunk will I get?
You won't at all because the piping is glycol, basically antifreeze that runs through the skin of
You'd
all
probably get
these
a good
tanks
buzz, though, dude.
to keep them temperature controlled.
That's why there's ice around this.
It is food grade. It won't kill you, but it wouldn't be a pleasant experience.
So you can
I gotta
see,
be honest, I'm really glad I asked you about that right now.
You can see there's hoses here that go into this unit here, which is covered in ice, right? That's from those tubes.
Yeah, the glycol is about 28 degrees Fahrenheit.
That's
and
pretty
it
cool,
is
right?
what keeps these tanks cold.
So if we cut one of these tubes, it gets steamy, and we could have like a Batman scene in here or something, is what he's saying. But he's not saying that, but that's what he's saying.
I'll
All right.
you when beer
Is there any other questions
is
we have?
over.
Do we have any other questions?
That was an Arnold Schwarzenegger thing I just did for you right now. You didn't even appreciate it. I just did an Arnold Schwarzenegger in Batman, whatever that was,
I'm
where
sure the
George
commenters-
Clooney showed his nipples.
Brian,
you know what I'm talking about.
Brian,
I did that for you. I did that for you with the nipples.
And then they kept it out with what's her face? She didn't have the nipples.
Face and the thing.
Where was the nipples when she had the
Seriously?
That's where you want the nipples?
All right. So this is so this is where we're at. Diamond Knot. Check them out online. What's your website?
www.diamondknot.com.
You don't have to say the www.
All right.
It's
Diamondknot.com.
It's like saying the HTTP, right?
Right.
It's old.
You don't have to say that.
HTTP://
There you go.
/
You could just go retro. I like
Dude,
it.
at least you got the / right? Dude, so many retards get
Yeah.
the backslash, put backslashes in there. It's not
Yeah.
cool. So you guys are cool, so we'll continue to drink your beer.
There you have. You're welcome.
Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.
What's the beer list? Yeah, it's right here, Hefeweizen. It's called Hefeweizen.
All right, we'll just call it the Diamond Knot.
It's literally called Hefeweizen.
Okay, now it's on to the Diamond Knot Hefeweizen.
That's right.
What do
It
you
is
think, Bryan?
just called, and I'm not kidding with you guys, Hefeweizen.
Yeah, buddy.
So if you go to Diamond Knot, just order not the Hefeweizen, not super some fancy Hefeweizen.
You
just
sound like a moron.
Give me Hefeweizen.
That's
right
right.
now.
But right now, you're cooking a piece of meat, and I just cooked a chicken sandwich.
This is a damn steak
And
right
we're going to
now.
be pairing this food with the Hefeweizen.
With,
which is
no, with Hefeweizen.
Hefeweizen.
With
Which-
a beer called Hefeweizen.
It's a cloudy son of a bitch, Bryan.
It's
Let's
a beer.
see how it tastes.
It smells like a Hefeweizen.
Whoa. First of all, a ton of spices. A ton of spices.
Yeah, I can distinctly taste the difference between this and Bud American Ale. So I can see really where they're going with this.
Damn it, Bryan.
It's got the citrusy thing of a Hefeweizen and the flavor of what
Like
I like
some-
to call Hefeweizen.
Hey, Bryan. You think
Yeah.
this thing has some nutmeg up in its, or what? What do you think's going on here? Little
Nutmeg?
nutmeg? Little allspice up in this thing?
Right
Hey,
here.
put some
All right, so
hot meat
I
in your mouth.
gotta-
And
here's a mushroom that I cooked on a rock.
oh my God.
Because that's what you do when you're a man and you go to a
This is
place
really
that serves
good.
beer.
These are really good. All right.
That's amazing.
All right. This is a chicken bacon ranch.
I gotta be honest.
I cooked myself.
That sounds super fruity. What I got was called a giant hunk of meat, and they put it on there.
Yeah, but
They
ranch.
didn't do anything to it.
There's not enough ranch on yours.
It's not
Or
enough ranch.
cheese.
That's
I need
the
ranch
thing.
and cheese.
All right.
dude.
This goes really great with the steak. This goes
This goes
really
really
great
great with this.
Basically, this is just a good example of a standard Hefeweizen. There's nothing crazy
No,
about it.
I disagree. I think the fruity spiciness of it, it's got a little fruit going on. I think.
And you're
disagree.
disagreeing with me right now.
It's way, way, way different than, say, like any other Hefeweizen that we've had from a bottle around here. It's got some distinct fruitiness to it.
I don't know. I'm going with the standard Hefeweizen, but it's a good one.
It's good.
It's a
definitely
great
good.
Hefeweizen, but it's
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
It is Hefeweizen.
Good job, Bryan.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
We thought we couldn't wrap up just yet.
No, see, the problem is, we came on location here to Diamond Knot.
And we wanted a bad beer because that's
We
what
did.
makes beers tasty the best.
So, the problem is, all the beers have been really, really good.
So we got to give you guys what you want.
Yeah, so this vat is filled with beer that is not yet ready.
It's a batch of porter that we brewed yesterday, and
The power went out. So this could be in an iffy state, possibly.
it could indeed.
But your gut says it's
We're-
probably okay. But we're going to go ahead and give it a shot.
Either way, it's not beer yet. It's wort.
Now,
All right.
now, just to be clear, this is not going to kill me. Because that's my only requirement for putting something in my mouth
Yeah.
on this show, is
Yeah.
that it will not
That's pretty
kill
much
me.
what we've come down to.
It will not kill you.
All
All
right.
right, so internet, you heard it here first. I will not die.
Are you going to drink that?
Yeah, I'm going to drink that.
All right. Well, pour a little in here first.
All right, there you go.
I think it's moving. Now, he poured this right out of the thing.
Yeah, this came right out of this little spigot here. This little blue thing here, you like spit it out into this.
Yeah.
And this does not look like beer. It looks like
Mud.
It looks like mud.
Go for it, buddy. Tastes like
That's
a loaf
kind
of
of
bread.
fun. Yeah, no, that's actually,
Loaf of bread?
it's like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like beer
Yeah.
if you got rid of the alcohol.
No
And
carbonation.
made it sweet.
Although it's pretty meaty, so maybe a breakfast drink.
Dude, whatever. This is
I'm
better.
gonna
This is
a
better
breakfast
than like
drink.
a cream soda.
Come on, give me a breakfast drink.
It's like you were trying to conjure this brand new argument that we've been having for
Yeah.
centuries that this is not a breakfast drink.
Do you agree though? Right? Is it a breakfast drink or what?
It kind of is. It's like a carnation
Yeah.
instant breakfast that's going to one day grow up and become a beer. Well, I hope you guys have been drinking along. because we have been drinking along, and
You sound so drunk.
I've been drinking a little bit today.
We've both been drinking a little bit.
So we were just at Diamond Knot. Now, through the magic of television, we are now not at Diamond Knot, but we're back here with our Michelob Cactus and Lime
Cactus.
Lime Cactus.
Now, I'm not going to go into my whole cactus
Ultra.
assault again, but I think if you rewind, you'll remember how much I hate cactuses.
Dude, seriously?
Now, Brian,
Seriously,
we should
come
say we're pairing this Michelob Ultra
Here's a little
Lime
pita for
Cactus with hummus and pita.
Yep.
Now,
Well, it kind of makes sense, you know. You get a nice
This is
little
a,
lime beer. You go, throw it together with some hummus.
this is a roasted garlic pita, hummus, which was an overture to me because I'm kind of a hummus noob, and you knew I like roasted garlic.
Yep.
So what's hummus made out of?
Chickpeas.
Okay, that sounds like something that once lived and then was killed as a young baby and then is slaughtered and then made into ground up.
No, it's chickens. Yeah, it's baby chickens. And what? See, here's
This sounds
here's
like the
thing.
destruction of hundreds of.
So hummus is a vegetarian treat.
Oh.
The reason it's vegetarian is because you kill the baby chickens before they come of age. The whole thing with vegetarianism is you kill it before it can remember.
You are missing out on your opportunity to educate me. So tell
Dude,
me.
it's made from chickpeas, dude.
Okay.
Hey, do you know what a garbanzo bean is?
Yeah.
Okay, do you know what a pea is?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like if a garbanzo bean and a pea got together and made a really
How much do I take? Just like a whole bunch?
yeah, a whole bunch, dude.
Well,
no,
Jeremy,
Epic,
how much do I take? Because he doesn't. This is a good amount.
Don't tell him, dude.
No, you don't know. You go light on everything. You just kind of pass over the top of it.
Dude, it's all about the flavor, man.
Okay, it's good. So we're gonna be pairing it with the beer here.
It's hummus, dude.
Let's put it in the mouth.
Hummus is
put
great.
It in the beer.
All right.
The pita also looks pretty intriguing, but looks like it needs some butter. I'm just observation.
There we go. Got some hummus in my mouth. I'm getting those hummusy nutrients that you only get from hummus. I believe it's called hummus. I don't know what it's called.
Well, this goes about as well as a Diet Sunkiss would go with hummus.
I don't like this beer at all.
No.
This is terrible beer. All right, so we're eating this hummus. What brand of hummus is this? This is Athenos.
Don't give them a plug.
Athenos hummus. What's Athenos? That's like Cheerios plus Athen. I don't know what.
Yeah, it is the classy hummin because it has that classy.
Oh, it's got the little sprig
Greek
thing.
leaf
Yeah,
kind of a
that's
thing.
very nice. The hummus is totally fine. This Michelob Ultra tastes terrible with it.
It just doesn't taste like a beer at all.
Honestly, I'd rather take like a Bud Light and stick a lime in it than have this. And
You and the Bud Lights,
to me,
dude.
that's ridiculous.
You're gonna get a bad reputation online for those Bud Light comments.
That's the whole point, dude. I can't remember the last time I had a Bud Light.
But isn't that kind of being like?
I'm gonna stick to that.
Isn't that being like
I'm
the
a Bud
race
Light
car
guy.
driver who's known for bringing like his Ford Taurus to the race?
Is that such a thing?
I'm just
Like, is that a thing? Like,
Well,
is that a real thing?
You know, like they have those like in like we have a town around here called Monroe, and they have a local racetrack, and you can bring your own vehicle and race it.
Great.
So some guys are showing up in like a Porsche, and then some guys are showing up in their Ford Taurus. I'm kind of saying the Budweiser's the Ford Taurus. I think it's
Except when you're at a racetrack, you're drinking Bud. Am I right? Or Coors or something like that.
Yeah, or Miller.
Dude, the High Life.
Probably, actually,
Not
Michelob
Michelob,
Ultra
though.
Lime Cactus.
I don't know. This is a little too hoity-toity. This is
All
like
right.
the hoity-toity
I'm gonna give this
Michelob.
beer an F.
Yeah, F this. I'm flunking the beer. Chris is right. Chris is usually wrong. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
to
that's
everybody.
probably a pretty accurate statement.
People at Michelob.
Yeah. You gotta. If I got 4 things to say, 3 of them are wrong. Maybe 3.5.
Right, but people at
The
Michelob.
fourth tends to be right, though.
What you need to take away from this is that you were wrong. This is
you
a
or
bad
me?
beer.
That's just awful.
Dude, that was all you. When was
sorry
the
about
last
that.
time you saw anything that extreme come out of my body?
Well, you're just so dainty because. Let's do everybody a favor. Let's drink the rest of this beer. All right, everybody. Well, thanks so much for watching this episode of Beer is Tasty.
We're gonna do it for you. We're gonna drink all this so you don't
You're
accidentally
welcome.
drink it.
Yeah, we're saving you from it. If you'd like to give us feedback on this beer, you can
don't
head
wanna
over to
drink that beer,
JupiterColony.com. Jupiter Colony, tell them about
We
it.
still got some Red Stripe around here.
It's a forum. You can leave
because
stuff
I
in
want
there.
to drink that.
Yeah, we'll get to the Red Stripe.
You know what I want to drink?
What?
Some Bud American Ale.
Oh, all right.
That's right.
Well, and then make sure to tune back next Friday at JupiterBroadcasting.com for an all-new episode of Beer is Tasty.
Dude, maybe cactuses are poisonous, dude.
See. And until then, everyone, cheers.
I think my glands are swollen now.
Cheers.
I think my glands are swollen now. Probably have cancer. I hate cancer. And Chris was never seen again.
And I die within. Now spikes are gonna grow, come out my belly. Like that alien. Only it's gonna be.
It'd be great if you just fell right now.